So welcome back to my channel. This is a themed video. So you're gonna see this being done in Affinity Designer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's begin. So now we have this Affinity Designer. Let's start a new document. You can choose any kinds of document, but this is what I start off with. Okay, so let's begin. So today we're gonna draw a salmon sushi using vector art, and now let's introduce you to this shape. We're gonna make use of all these very useful tools, and today we'll be using cloud. So cloud is like this. Looks cloudy, right? Okay, there's lots of bubbles at the outer rim here. So I want you to do this. Increase the amount of bubbles, and then for the inner radius, set it to about 90. Alright, so we get this. Cool? Great. So now I need you to duplicate this. Press two fingers on the screen and tap drag. One, another one. Something like this, diagonally. Okay, so we have our rice balls over here. Alright, we're done. No, we're not done yet. I want you to change the color. Change the color to somewhat of having a yellowish tinge, but closer to white. Something like that. I wonder if you can see this. Okay, it doesn't matter. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to combine all of these things. So tap here and then tap on add. So it's one whole block. So if you tap on the node tool, you can see there are lots of nodes here that you can adjust, but we're not going to do that. We don't have to. What I need you to do now is do this. Tap on this. This is the stroke panel, and tap here so that you will see the outline. And here you can actually increase the width if you want. For me, I'll increase it to 2.1. Alright, and I'm going to set the color. So the color of the outline is here. This is the fill and this is the outline. So I'm going to change the color to somewhat the same color as our fill, but a little bit darker. So move your here the color well here, somewhat something like this. Okay, just a little bit darker so you can distinguish the outline and the fill. Okay, so we have our rice. Then now let's make the fish, right? So we're gonna add this another shape, which is the rectangle. Easy, right, so far? So I'm gonna have this. Now before you do anything, look here, change it to a rounded corner. Okay, and after that tap on to curve, and that's it. Now I want you to change the color. I want you to change the color to orange. Oh, we changed the outline. So now let's change the fill to orange, something like this. Okay, I think this will do. Alright, don't mess around too much with it. So move it down here, rotate, something like this. Okay, now it looks kind of weird, right? One whole block. If you're into this kind of thing, well, you can stop here, but let's make some changes. Alright, let's make this curvy. Tap on this node and tap on smart. This one as well. I think let's select all of this and make it smart. Alright, so now tap on this, drag up here so that it looks curvy on top. Alright, and this one will be concave like that. Looking good so far, right? Alright, and this one. Okay. Okay, I think it's good. So now I'm just going to change the outline color here to a much darker one. Just going to move it up, something like that. Okay, something like this. So we're done. Now if you want to make some more changes, it is up to you. It's perfectly okay. Okay, so next, take note, there are two layers here, right? Two objects, the fish as well as the rice. So let's begin adding another shape. Now this time around you can use a shape, or you can even draw on its own using the pen tool. So we're going to use the pen tool instead, so that it's a faster process. Let's begin. Let's try and draw this. One point here, another point there, another point here. It's like an arrow head. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. This time round, I am going to change this color to a light color, something like this, yellowish. And I'm gonna change the width size. Tap here for the width, the stroke, and increase the width like that. Next, tap on this node tool. I'm going to drag it like that and like that, and I'm going to curve it. Do you remember how to curve it? Tap here and then tap here, smart. And then let's curve this. Now do you see that when I move this handle also moves together. This is useful, but just in case that we don't want to move this as well, just tap here and press one finger, and that's it. Okay, you can control one handle at a time. And this one, curve it like that. Easy, right? Okay, so next, let's do this. I'm going to show you a simple method, all right? To have this shape within this particular shape, all you need to do is just this. Tap here and drag in the middle. You see this blue line somewhere in the middle of this layer. Let it go, and that's it. You have that. Easy, right? All right. So I want you to select this one, and we can actually change the width even further. All right. And let's duplicate this. Press two fingers on the screen, tap and drag. On the screen, tap and drag. This one I want to change. I'm going to drag this out. I'm going to tap this, double tap to select this, and place it over here. Adjust this position. Okay. Then tap and drag. Double tap and drag again. And again. This time I'm going to adjust like that. Adjust this handle. I'm going to adjust this handle as well. And last one. Double tap here. Oh, sorry. Double tap this. Two fingers. Drag. Adjust using the node tool. Move this aside. I don't want to see that. And adjust this angle. Okay, and that's basically it. If you want to make the lines thinner, I think I'll make the lines thinner. Set it thinner. Okay, and I think I'm going to add another line here. So I'm going to duplicate this and put it down here, just to make it a bit nicer to look at. Okay, so that's basically it. But wait, first we're going to duplicate this, the main fish. All right, duplicate this, and we get this along with all the lines. Right now I don't want this. Let's just delete this. Okay, so remember this. Look at this. What I did was I duplicated this, but I only want the meat and not the lines, right? So let's just select all of this and press delete over here. Okay, so the thing is this, I want to make this a lighter color, and I want to remove the outline. So for the outline, tap here to remove the color. For the fill, make it a lighter color, something like this, not too light. Okay, now go back to the layers panel, drag this and put it below, so you have some kind of a shading going on around here, right? Looks good, right? Okay, so next we can actually duplicate this, right? Another way to duplicate is just press this button, press duplicate. Now this time around, I'm gonna use this as the shadow. So I'm gonna drag this and put it outside of this group. Okay, see, it's not outside. I'm gonna make it darker, something like that. All right, or something like this. Okay, you see this? There is this opacity option I can have. So I'll have that, and guess where I'm gonna put it? I'm gonna put it down here. But as you can see, it doesn't look nice, right? Because it's jutting out. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this into the rice layer. Tap this is our shadow, and drag it here in the middle of this layer, and that's it. See that? It's beautiful. I think I'm going to make this the opacity lighter, and change it. Okay. Next, so press this tool and press the cloud again. Where is the cloud? Here. Make a different cloud. Now we are going to change this. Okay, we have the width, right? It's like that. Okay, nice. I think I'm going to set the width to about 2. You can change it, all right? Just tapping here and press here, 2. Okay. Next, I don't want to see the fill. I don't want any fill. Okay, I just want the shape. So we have this. So next, what I want you to do now is tap here to curve. Use the node tool, select. Okay, leaving this only. Delete. Okay, now we're gonna break this. So select this point, press one finger on the screen, tap on this point as well. So you select 1 and 2. Press break. Next, use this move tool and select this. Now you can delete this. We only need this. Alright? So we got this. Let's drag this and put it over here. Alright. So this, we're gonna put it here and change the color of this to, let's take this dropper and select this outline. See the outline of the rice? Let it go and tap again, and we got it. Okay, so we got this. Duplicate that, put it here, put it here, put it there. Move this, duplicate this. Okay, so we've got this. It's cool, right? So let's have a look at your layers. Now we have all these. Let's say you want to put another outline, okay, for all of this. So let's have another layer, a vector layer, and we're going to select all of this. Okay, okay, and drag, tap and drag into this layer 1. So we just have one layer. Now we can apply an effect and effects. Okay, so these effects will be outlined. Have we selected? Let me see. Okay, select this, tap on effects, tap on outline, and now you can set the radius like that. Alright, do you see what I mean? It looks more cartoony, right? If you want, you can set the color as well. Alright, so we're done. Alright, so I hope you liked that video, and I hope you learned something, a thing or two. And don't forget to subscribe and also like this video if you do like this video. Alright, so that's it from me, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so that's it.